Soldiers by F.S. Flint, 1885 to 1960. Brother, I saw you on a muddy road in France, pass by with your battalion, rifle at the slope, full marching order, arms swinging. And I stood at ease, folding my hands over my rifle with my battalion. You passed me by, and our eyes met. We had not seen each other since the days we climbed the Devon hills together. Our eyes met, startled, and because the order was silence, we dared not speak. O face of my friend, alone, distinct of all that company, you went on into the darkness. And I sit here at my table, holding back my tears, with my jaw set and my teeth clenched, knowing I shall not be even so near you as I saw you in my dream. Okay, this is a poem by F.S. Flint. He was a British poet, Frank Stuart Flint. He was a British poet and a translator. He was born in Islington in London. He was born to a poor working class family, and he left school at the age of 13, and he was self-taught. He worked most of his life in the civil service, mostly for the Ministry of Work. And let's see, he was one of the founders of the imagist group, the imagist movement, the School of Images, together with Ezra Pound. And the imagist movement was a group that favoured clear images, sharp language, without these complications. It was maybe moving into a clearer way of writing poetry, but notice with free verse, and all of this is free verse. So what's this about? Well, this poem is about a chance meeting by two soldiers during the First World War, and they're in different regiments, and I think one is with his regiment waiting by his battalion waiting by the side of the road, and he sees his friend marching past, and his friend is marching, but they can't say anything to each other because there is an order of silence, and their eyes meet and they recognize each other and they know each other and they're friends, but nothing is said. And I get the feeling that this person later is killed in the war, is killed in battle, and the speaker never gets to see him again. And it's this poem is talking about separation and friendship, or separation and brotherhood, that they were together, they were brothers, and he uses the word brother right at the beginning here. They were like brothers, they were good friends, but he never got as close to him again as this memory he has of watching him walk past, and it's like this haunting memory of his friend who I think is dead and he will never see again. And they're both part of the military machine. They have no choice. They are small cogs in a very large machine, and they must do as they have to do. Brother, I saw you on a muddy road in France, pass by with your battalion. Rifle at the slope, full marching order, arm swinging. So, my friend, my brother, my friend, as in brotherhood, friendship, my friend, I saw you on a muddy road and you marched past and you're carrying your rifle and your battalion is in full marching order and you're swinging. You're swinging your arm as everybody is in time and they're all marching past. And I stood at ease, folding my hands over my rifle with my battalion, and I stood in the position, the at ease position, holding my rifle. So they're both part of their own battalions. They're both are following the orders that they've been given. They're doing what they have to do. And clearly they're both just little pieces in this machine. You passed me by and our eyes met. So you marched by and we saw each other. You saw me and I saw you. We had not met. We had not seen each other since the days we climbed the Devon hills together. So they hadn't seen each other since they were younger, climbing the hills in Devon together. So they're friends. They know each other very well. And this is this chance meeting, and they see each other. There's this clear image of one group standing on the side and the other group marching past. Our eyes met, startled. Startled, they were surprised. And because the order was silence, we dared not speak. And there were orders to be silent, that I think maybe if they talked the enemy might hear them or something like that. And the order was silent, so they couldn't speak to each other. They couldn't talk to each other. They couldn't, even though they hadn't seen each other clearly for a long time, and there was this bond between them. There's this bond between them. And now he's now thinking about this. You see, I think this is an image in his mind, this image of this friend marching past and this silence, and two soldiers on a muddy road, and they were friends, they were brothers, but they are separated by circumstance or separated by life. O face of my friend, alone, distinct of all that company, you went on into the darkness. So you were the only face of all that group of men who was distinct to me. The rest of the faces were all the same. They were all just people. They weren't individuals. They were just part of the company. But you alone, you were different. You stood out, and you went on into the darkness. So here, to me, this into the darkness is talking about death. So his friend went on, he followed the road and he went on towards his death, towards destruction. And I sit here at my table, holding back my tears, with my jaw set and my teeth clenched, knowing I shall not be even so near you as I saw you in my dream. And he's sitting there at a table, and I think this is a table in the trenches, and he's trying not to cry, and he's got his jaw and his mouth held so that he doesn't cry out. He's trying to hold back his emotion, and it's showing the emotional intensity of this. and I know that I won't be near you. I won't be ever be as near to you again as I was when I saw you in this memory marching past, because this memory is now like a dream. It's like a dream of the past. It's like a vision of his friend's soul, or he's a vision of his friend. It's what's left of him. So, a war poem, Soldiers by F.S. Flint.